And I'm back with another album review. Today's review is on Hardwired Self-Destruct by Metallica. Now, this is the 10th studio album by Metallica, and it's their first studio album since 2008's Death Magnetic, meaning there was an 8-year gap between albums. There was Beyond Magnetic in 2011, even though that was an EP that was recorded simultaneously with Death Magnetic. Anyways, this album was produced by Greg Feidelman, James Hetfield, and Lars Ulrich. Greg has worked with Metallica before, but this is his first time he has worked with them as a producer. Greg has also recorded and mixed the album at the Metallica HQ between May of 2015 and August of 2016. Dave Collins mastered it at Dave Collins Mastering in Los Angeles. Mike Gillies and Sarah Lynn Killian helped out with the recording. Sarah was also credited as an assistant engineer along with Ken Mack. The album was edited by Dan and Jim Monty along with Jason Gossman. Lindsay Chase and Ken Mack were also credited as production coordinators. The album was released on November 18th, 2016 on Blacken Recordings. When researching this album, I read the lyrics deal with pessimism and nihilism. We go into further detail about this when we discuss the songs. What's interesting is that this is actually a double album because there's 2 discs. Whereas since I have the deluxe version now, there's actually 3. And you can see right here. Now let's talk about the songs, starting with the ones on disc 1. The intro to this album is Hardwired, which was released as a single on August 18th, 2016. The song is about drug addiction and contains 3 uses of the phrase "shut a luck," as well as 3 uses of the phrase "we're so fucked." Speaking of which, the song actually appeared on Revolver's list of the 15 greatest fuck songs, even though there's only 3 uses of the word fuck. The song was first performed live on August 20th, 2016 in Minneapolis. It did receive a nomination for Best Rock Song at the 2017 Grammys, but lost to Black Star by David Bowie. This isn't a major issue because David Bowie is among the greatest musicians of all time. A music video was made for the song, and there's going to be a link in the description. Next song is Atlas Rise. This was released as a single on Halloween of 2016. The song itself touches upon progressive metal and is performed live for the first time in Bogota, Colombia on November 1st, 2016. It also received a nomination at the 2018 Grammys, but lost to Run by Foo Fighters. I'm not upset by this, because Foo Fighters are also very talented. The music video was made, and I'm including a link in the description. After that is Now That We're Dead, which was released as a single on April 18th, 2017. The first live performance of the song was at Gochiak, I think that's how I say it, Gochiak Sky Dome in Seoul on January 11th, 2017. Metallica would later perform this song on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert on May 15th of the same year. 2 music videos were made for the song, and I'm including links to both of them in the description. Next up is Moth into Flame, which was released as a single on September 26, 2016. I read the song is about the dangers of fame in addition to criticizing the music industry. The first live performance was on September 27th, 2016 at Webster Hall in Manhattan. I'm also going to leave a link to the music video in the description. Up next is Dream No More. The lyrics are about the Cthulhu mythos, which is something that Metallica have done before, so why not do it again? They also made a music video for the song, and there's a link in the description. The finale of disc 1 is Halo on Fire. As an added bonus, the music video was made, and I'm including a link in the description. The intro to, and now into disc 2. The intro to disc 2 is Confusion. After reading the lyrics, I conclude that they are about PTSD. And there was a music video that was made, and there's a link in the description. And then it's followed up by Man Unkind. Robert Trujillo said in an interview that the intro of the song was made as a tribute to Cliff Burton, who tragically passed away 30 years before this album was released. I'm going to leave a link to the music video in the description. It's by far the bloodiest music video that Metallica have ever made. If you don't believe me, just watch it for yourself. He followed up with Here Comes Revenge. The lyrics seem to be about someone asking for forgiveness, but they receive revenge instead. I'm going to leave a link to the music video in the description. It's one of the few Metallica music videos that's fully animated. The song after that is Am I Savage? The lyrics sound like they're about a person losing their fucking mind. I'm also including a link to the music video in the description. What comes after that is Murder 1. Now, the song was created as a tribute to Lemmy, who sadly passed away on December 28th, 2015. It was also named after his favorite amplifier. There is a music video that was made, and I'll leave a link in the description. Overall, I'd say this is my favorite song on the album. On top of that, the music video has more middle fingers than any other music video from Metallica. The finale to Disc 2 is Spit Out the Bone, which was released as a single on November 14th, 2017. The song is known for having transhumanistic themes. The first live performance was at the O2 Arena in London on October 24th, 2017. I will include a link to the music video in the description. Now for Disc 3. The intro to Disc 3 is Lords of Summer, which was released as a single on March 19th, 2014. Granted, the single is actually the demo version. This album contains a re-recorded version. I will include a link to the music video in the description. What comes after that is Ronnie Rising Medley. This is a medley of 4 different songs by Rainbow. A Light in the Black, Tear It Woman, Stargazer, and Kill the King. After that is When the Blind Man Cries, which is a cover of a song by Deep Purple. Next song is Remember Tomorrow. The original version is by Iron Maiden. After that is Helpless, which is a Diamond Head cover that was recorded live. The last 9 songs are live versions of Hit the Lights, The Four Horsemen, Ride the Lightning, Fade to Black, Jump in the Fire, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Creeping Death, Metal Militia, and Hardwired. This album peaked at number 1 in dozens of countries, including the US, UK, Switzerland, France, Austria, and several others. It was certified platinum by the RIAA by selling over 1 million copies in the US, and has since sold over 2.1 million copies worldwide. Because of this, Metallica became the second band to have 6 consecutive number 1 albums, while Dave Matthews Band was the first. In 2020, Lars Ulrich said that this was his favorite Metallica album. This album was mostly met with positive reviews from critics, since it has a 73 on Metacritic. It's just that the Chicago Tribune gave this album 2 out of 4 stars, and whoever gave it that rating is full of shit. Now for my thoughts. Personally, I really like this album. I know it's not the best album by Metallica by any means, but I do enjoy listening to it. They seem to have taken some cues from their past material, and that's fine because it worked out well. One thing that surprised me is that every song on this album has at least 1 music video. Overall, I highly recommend this album, and I especially recommend getting the deluxe version. It should be easy to find given the fact that I bought this from Metallica's web store. Now is the part where I question you. Have you listened to Hardwired to Self-Destruct? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? What are your thoughts on Metallica making music videos for every song on the album? Was it the right decision for the band to take cues from the material that they did in the past? What are your thoughts on Greg Feidelman working as a producer this time? And let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with another review.